Hi friends, in today's video I'll be sharing with you 5 very simple steps which I have been following effectively over last 3 years to get the best of mobile as well as internet services. Now I have not changed my service provider in last 3 years. I've been getting discounted rate year on year and the best of service uninterrupted. So I will be sharing the exact step by step strategy which I have been following, and this will work for you irrespective of the service provider you are with. The idea is that you remain with the same service provider and also enjoy the discount what you can get. And for this, do watch this video till the end. And if you are a new subscriber to my channel, please go ahead and press the subscribe button as well as do like, as I share my experience here in Canada and many money saving tips which will help you to integrate in Canada in a better way. So without wasting much time, step number 1 is to know what is the data usage. Now I know that our requirement was approximately 200 GB, and during COVID, like everyone else, we were working from home extensively, and also we were doing binge watch with all the OTT service providers. So despite that, we have never been able to consume 200 GB. So you will have to know your requirement. If you have kids at home who are doing gaming and all those things, you will have to consider, and where you can go and find your plan. I will show you this website onto the screen. Let's go there. So you see this website. This is the Canadian Radio, Television and Telecommunication Commission. This is a Canada government website, and here they have given this list of websites. These are non-government of Canada website, and here you can go and check any of these to find the rate comparison. Now I used Plan Hub. You can go and choose any one, and once you go and say you go here, and here you just go and search the detail what is required by you. You can choose your province and then the kind of data plan you're looking in. So it's a very easy step. You just enter the input and you will get your mobile requirement, as well as you have also for the internet. So this is what I had checked here when I landed here as a new immigrant. Now step number 2 is to find the service provider. You can use any of these websites which is listed here on this page. All these links you will be able to use and find any of the service provider. Canada is a oligopoly economy. Now what is oligopoly? You can go and type on Google and you will get to know there are only few choices when you have to select the service provider, and that's the reason why the telephone and internet plans are very expensive. In India I was paying less than $8 and data was unlimited and whatnot, but here to pay almost 4 to 5 times higher was a shock for me initially. Now I will not go into detail, so you can go and read this at your time, but these are the service provider, and majorly you have Bell, Rogers and Telus. So if you go and look at others, they all are somewhere related to these service provider. And before you proceed, this is again a very good read on this website. If you go here, postpaid versus prepaid services, phone, pick the best mobile plan, data usage, internet speed, all this information is given here, so you can take time and go through these. I will not go into detail, but here you will get to know what the Canadian telecom market is and how it is. So this is a very good website for finding all the information. Since I had understood what my requirement is and who are the service provider, I started calling each of the service provider who were giving the best of plan on this website. So these are the indicative price, and if you go on to their website, this is what they will offer. So I called the customer care and I inquired about the best of plan what they can offer at a discounted rate. Now as a new immigrant, everyone wants to onboard the new customer, so they would roll out the best of offer at a discounted price, and that happened with me when I went with Rogers. So whatever the plan was, I was getting a discounted rate for first 1 year. So step number 3 is to monitor the usage. Now, as I said, I was looking into 200 GB usage, and I saw that I was not exceeding that. So if I had known that my usage is over or under, I could have either increased my plan accordingly, or I could have reduced. So in my case, the 200 GB plan was working for internet, and for phone I was with a basic plan. So that was the case. Now when the first year contract ends, that is when the rate, what is the promotional offer, that goes away, and the full plan rate comes in. So the step number 4 was to set up a calendar 2 months in advance, so that I can go back and I can negotiate with my service provider. And I did the step number 2 to find out what is the current plan getting offered from different service provider, so that I know what the competition is. And once I knew that what the competition is, I would go and negotiate with this competition and get the best of rate from them, and then go and negotiate with my service provider, in this case Rogers. So I called the Rogers helpline, and usually people who are attending at the customer helpline center, they have a standard procedure to deal with any of the customers. So I avoid speaking to them much. Instead, I ask them for the customer experience or customer retention department. Now based on a different organization, it can have different names, but this department is responsible to retain the existing customer. Nobody wants to let go the existing customer. A bird in hand is better than two in bush. So this works with any service provider you go with. So once I was put across to this customer retention department, remember it was 2 months in advance, so I had a lot of time for me, if they were not giving the best of offer, to switch to another operator. And the idea is to retain with the existing operator and not go through the hassle of doing documentation again. So when I spoke to the customer retention department, I was very clear that I have different offers in hand, and I would like to remain with Rogers as a service provider, unless they don't want me as a customer and give me a discounted rate. So it was short and sweet call. The person on the other end knew what I have done as a preparation, so immediately she extended the offer at the same promotional rate. Now most of the people, after they get their first year promotion ending, they don't do this activity and they end up paying the full plan rate. And then either they are looking to switch to other service provider, because they have very limited option then. So if you are planning much in ahead, you can be in full control. Now step number 5 is when I was switching between my earlier apartment to the current condo, it was a transfer, and at the same time my second year promotion was also coming to an end. So again I carried out my information gathering on who are the competition, what they are offering. I went through that procedure, and I also reached out to the distributor of these operators. So you would find that in Canada it's a value chain, and the kind of discount the distributor is able to give sometime, not even the service provider gives you. And this I have experienced firsthand, be it with the Virgin Mobile, where they were giving me a discount. What was shown on the website, had I directly interacted with Virgin Mobile, I would not have got that offer. But because I was going through a distributor, the person was offering the one of the best of plans, which it was not even reflecting anywhere. So it makes sense to sometimes connect with distributors, because Canada economy is very value chain based. If you have to go for mortgage, you have to go through an agent. They will be able to get you the better rate than what the bank will offer you. Now you don't ask me why. You can check yourself, be it mortgage, be it finding house. It's a value chain including insurance. So this has been my experience, and the problem here in my case with Rogers was that I was shifting places. So usually when any such change of place happens, there is an installation fee, and the plan which they had offered to me was no more existing. So they were giving me a higher plan and a higher rate. So since I had done my groundwork and I had different operators and their best of offer, I went to Rogers and I said that this is the limit I have, and I'm looking for this plan. What is the best rate you can come with? So again, it was a very quick conversation, and as I said, nobody wants to lose a customer. So they were happy to extend the promotional offer, which I am showing to you on the screen, and you can see that I was getting a discounted rate, which I continue to do so. So this has worked for me year on year, and the keyword is to reach this customer retention or customer experience department, because they will go and ensure that the existing customer is not moving or switching to any other service provider. So these are the 5 simple steps. You just have to look into this once. If you understand once, you will never go wrong, and you will get the best of service from your service provider without going for a change. So friends, I hope you found this video meaningful. If you found it meaningful, please comment, let me know your thoughts, and do share with your friends so that they also get benefited. Thanks for watching Canada Tried and Tested.